Hello, this video is to show you how to title your photographs in the Photos app, how to export them properly, and how to get them into Google Drive properly. So I'm beginning with my Photos album here. Again, Photos is the app that's already automatically in your computer, so if you've deleted it for some reason, make sure it's back by finding your applications in Finder and bringing it back into the dock. So Photos is the way that we're going to import all of our photos. So once you have your camera plugged in, you should see under devices, the device pop up over here. You should import all new photos and have all of your photos in your photo library. So you can see that this is my personal account here. So I have tons and tons of photos, including photos from ETHS ceramic students. So I'm just going to use these as an example. First of all of your photos will end up in one screen here, unless you're creating albums on the side, which you guys are more than welcome to create albums on the side if you'd like to, but you do not have to as long as you keep organized with what's on the screen right here. So let me go back to my ETHS album here. Okay, so I'm going to select the photos for this particular project. So for example, you guys are doing the CD macro water droplets project right now. Let's say these are my CD water droplet photos, and actually these are all portraits, but I'm just going to select them. So remember to select, there's a few ways you can do it. You can click on the first selection, so I'm just going to click on this portrait, and then I'm going to press shift on my keyboard, and I'm going to click on the last portrait. It will select all the photos in between when I do that. Okay. The other thing I can do, which isn't as easy to control though, is to run my mouse over all of the photos I want to select and just create that gray box over the top of them. Notice it's kind of hard to select like one at a time though, so I can't necessarily select this without selecting this whole row. So I'm going to press shift, get all the photos in between. I'm going to right click them and I'm going to go to get info. Okay, I've already titled these ETHS student work from January of 2017. You guys should be titling them whatever your project name is. So for example, Coleman underscore CD, right? I just chose CD because it's easy, it's fast, it's simple, and that's basically what we were shooting. So CD is your description for this particular project. Other projects are going to be different, obviously, but last name, project name. That's all you need to do, okay? You're gonna X out of that box, and then you're gonna export these. So what I would do is create a folder on your desktop. You can do that two ways. You can either make a folder now by right-clicking anywhere on your desktop and going to New Folder, making a new folder, calling it the same as your photos. All right, so you can either right-click it to rename it, or you can click it twice. So I'm calling this Coleman CD. All right, I got my folder made down here. And now my photos are still selected in the Photos app. You do not want to drag them into the folder. It doesn't take the title with it, and it doesn't take the good file quality size, okay? So or size quality, whatever. So we are gonna go up to File. We're gonna export these 28 photos that I've selected. I'm gonna make sure that file name is changed to Use Title. I'm gonna hit Export. And this is the other way you can make a folder if you still need to. You can click New Folder down in the left-hand corner right here, or since I already made a folder, it's sitting right here on my desktop, right? Desktop selected, here's my folder. I'm gonna hit Export. All of those photos are going to export into this folder. You can watch them doing it at the same time. So they're all called Coleman CD, and then they're all just labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, however many photos I have. So this is gonna take a second to export. Notice my export is complete up here. Once your export is complete, if you're not using the Photos app anymore, you guys can just X out of it. And from here, I have my project, right? So you guys are going to initially turn in folders full of all of the shots you took. So you can go through and you can delete the ones that you don't like, either in your Photos app, or you can do it once you've exported them. So if I had anything out of focus or whatever, I just don't like the shot, I can delete them from here and you can just drag them into the trash. The numbers don't have to be in order, it's not a big deal, okay? From there though, I'm gonna open up my drive and I'm going to find my Google Classroom folder, and I'm going to find my One Photography folder. And from here, you can just take that folder and drag it into your drive, all right? It's gonna take a little bit to upload because I have 28 photos. It's gonna take less than a minute though, because none of these are Photoshop documents, so it should go pretty fast, but you can see it's uploading all of my photos. Here's my Coleman CD folder. And then when you turn these into me, you're going to get a shareable link for that folder. make sure link sharing is on for that folder. Go up to the assignment. Again, I don't see what you see, but let's just open up period 8 right here right quick and find the assignment. So this assignment will be under projects initial shots, and you guys will be attaching that link to that assignment to turn those into me, the unedited versions. Okay, so we're going to do this in class today, and hopefully you guys will be okay. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye.